Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a weekly reading for the week starting June 11th, 2018. Thank you for joining me. So what we're going to do, I still wanted to incorporate some tarot, obviously because I know everyone loves it, I love it. But what we're going to do is a general reading for all the signs, anybody watching, messages from the tarot, as well as any channeled messages that I might be picking up on as we're going through the cards. Okay, and so that way there's a much better chance of it applying to most people watching. Okay, we can't have it applying to everybody watching, that's just impossible, but to most people watching, okay, because that's my intention. And then we will be pulling separate cards for each of the elements in terms of additional advice, okay, for earth signs, air signs, water signs, and fire signs. Okay, so we're going to try it out, see how we go, and hopefully everyone enjoys it, and hopefully you find this useful. Okay, all right, so I haven't flipped the cards over yet, but let's get started. Now at the bottom of the deck, as the overall energy focus of the week, we do have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant here, this is Taurus energy, so it might be a particularly good week or intense week, I'm hearing, for Taurus people. Of course, that can be your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. I feel this is about working with government, working with institutions, authorities, schools. I feel that for those of you looking for a job or that have applied for a job in education, anything to do with education, for some this is even private tutoring, okay? I feel like this is a week to really push through for some, to chase things, to follow up, to ask for what you need, to apply, okay? If you've been thinking about it, going back and forth, go back to school, okay, for some of you, and for some of you are doing that online. And this is a good week to really, really push through with that, is what I'm hearing here. For others, this is about a focus on relationships. For some, this is weddings, okay, so congratulations. For others, this is starting a family during this time. And again, I hear Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And for others of you, I feel like this is a time where you want to be closer to family. You need to be closer to family, or family needs you for whatever reason. And so it's just a time of family gatherings, family get-togethers. It could be, you know, for the event of a wedding, a christening, new house, or just family reunions, okay, because you haven't seen each other in a while. And especially important for those of you who are away from family in a different country, so really far away from family. For some, I feel like this is going to be a surprise kind of a week where you just say, oh, the plane tickets are so cheap, I have to go, and you just get them and you just go home. No real planning about it. And for others of you, this might be people surprising you, coming to see you, okay? It is about doors being open to us, but again, we're looking at the energy that's around us, the potential. It's still up to us to turn that into something real, into something concrete. But the energy for us is doors opening. So for us to take charge, to ask for what we want, to chase, to push through, to propose, to make it official, to, you know what I mean? This is a week for us to take charge and just really go for it. When it comes to career, finances, studies, personal projects, business, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I thought it might be more interesting for me to see the cards when you see the cards, okay, so I'm not flipping them over. The Ace of Pentacles, so obviously touching upon what we've just mentioned with the Hierophant. So with the Ace of Pentacles, obviously for some of you, this is yes, you got in, this is yes, you got the job, this is yes, we really do want you. For others, this is successful negotiations where you have asked for a raise, or you have asked for a bonus, or if you were skipped or missed off a list for a pay or a bonus, this is you saying, or you've done this already in the previous week, and this is the resolution where they're saying, I know I'm talking really fast, but that's what happens when I start just delivering messages. Or this is the resolution, them saying, oh, yes, we're sorry, we looked into this, we checked, everything you said is true, and this is owed to you, so you get the money. This is home business for some of you. Okay, you're investing in your home, you're making it more business friendly for yourself, so buying a new desk, computer, any sort of equipment that you might need for your business. For some, this is manufacturing, so you're making stuff and selling it online. Okay, and for some, it kind of blends in with anything to do with education, any products you can make, writing, blogging, making courses, and then people can download them, that sort of thing. Okay, for others of you, this is job offers. Okay, but it's not going to just happen. It's not going, you have to either at least apply for stuff, obviously, or talk to people, let them know you would be interested in a job change or something different, you know, coming up. You have to get the ball rolling. I feel that for the most part you have, but for others, this is just a reminder. Get started with this, because this is a really good week and things are going to go your way. This is money coming in from the government. Restitution, I hear, so I'm not really sure how that applies, but if that makes sense to you, let me know. Comment down below, let me know what that's about. But I hear restitution, something that is owed to you, that has to do with government. For some, this is about false arrest or false imprisonment, and maybe you took them to court and now they're giving you, you know, they're giving you, I don't know if that's where restitution comes in, but they're giving you money, obviously, because you won the case, and they're kind of giving you the money that you deserve, okay, for your troubles, for your stress, for your all of that. For some of you, this is about, again, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay, significant here. So either you're partnering up with an Earth sign, you're partnering up financial institutions, okay, getting a job in a school, in a bank, real estate, really, really successful, okay, for you during this time. For others, again, this is going into business with your partner and starting to work from home, and that's where that comes in. And children are important. So for some of you, I feel like this is getting, I don't know what it's called, if it's even called, if there is such a thing as maternity pay. I know you have maternity leave, but there's something where someone's, or it's support from the government for a child, or support from a spouse or an ex, obviously an ex, child support coming through. You win the case and you get the child support that you deserve. Okay, so money is coming in from a new job, from that promotion, from that bonus that they skipped you for, from restitution in whichever way that applies, okay? And new home, because we were talking about family gatherings for the opportunity of a, you know, celebrating a new home or anything like that. This is also coming up here, so you could be buying that house with the help of the government, perhaps, okay, or banks or anything like that. Obviously, that's kind of how it goes. And for some, I feel like this is being scouted. You're being scouted, so you are just finishing something or just graduating, and then someone really just scouts you and scoops you right up, okay, is what I hear. They're like, I've seen your work, I really want you on my team, I really want you in my company, I really want you to work for me, I really want you to do your thing, I want to support you on, I want to sponsor you. Okay, so for some, that's how this is coming up, so that's really, really cool. For home, family, friends, social connections, we have the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, obviously, this is going back and forth because you're moving from one place to the other. For others, this is juggling, and again, so you have Pentacle energy, so Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I don't know how that applies, if that's about money, a focus on money, a focus on health, a focus on comfortable, the comfortable side of life, making your house more beautiful, more comfortable, adding to the house, buying a different house, okay, those sorts of energies are really coming through. But with this is about juggling responsibilities to your family and extended family. So for some, family needs you during this time, either financial support, but it's more of could you house sit, or could you take care of the pet while we're away, or could you watch the kids more, okay, or could you just, you know, have the kids for a little while we go wherever, okay. So but it's juggling your usual schedule with something else, okay, that's a responsibility, and it could involve children, or it could involve property, or just taking care of family, okay, in whichever way that applies. For others of you, this is being able to have more time for friends and family during this time, or you are making more time for friends and family during this time, because it's like, you know what, I want more balance in my life. I've been so focused on work. I've been so focused on my relationship. I've been so focused on my business. I really feel like I want to be around my friends and family more. So you're actually making time for that, and it does restore the balance. If you've been, feeling stressed and pulled into a lot of different directions, and feeling like you don't have time for anything, just spending some time with your friends, with your family, even if it's just one person, it really calms you down. It really restores the balance, okay, and kind of recharges your batteries at the same time. There are choices, so I feel a lot of invitations coming your way, friends, family, even going into dates, people asking you out or people asking to spend time with you. Hey, let's go to this concert. Hey, let's go to this event. Art galleries for some, visiting different locations, okay, for others of you. For some, this is something that you've planned before, and this is just the week where you go. But for others, this is just an invitation. Hey, there's a haunted house there, or hey, there's let's go to this place. It's a very spiritual place, or let's go to this place because it's really, really interesting. Let's go to this museum. Let's go to. I feel for some, this is places that have history, okay, so monuments and stuff like that, okay. But this is really, really good because it will restore your balance. It will calm you down. It will help ground you, and give you more energy, okay, to go back to your responsibilities during this time. So it will be a busy week, social life-wise, but you can definitely handle it. You just have to get creative and have fun with it, okay? Don't stress. When it comes to emotional life and love life, we do have the World. So this is a major arcana card with the Hierophant, with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Two of Pentacles, decisions, making life-changing decisions. So for some, this is culmination. This is marriage. This is starting a family. This is, it could even be moving in together or moving together across the world, okay, over states, overseas. But this is, I'm happy with my relationship. We've really come a long way. I really want to make it a statement. I want to make like a declaration to the world. This is my relationship. I'm happy. I'm proud of it. We've worked really hard. We love each other. We appreciate each other. This is what we have been doing. Okay, this is what makes us happy. So I feel that for some, it is moving in together. It depends the level you're at. If you're in a relationship, it's the next level to that. Okay, so moving in together, or meeting the folks, meeting the family, okay, moving in together, getting married, very strongly showing up here, moving together kind of away from friends and family, so you're just on your own, and starting a family or adding to the family comes up here as well. So culminations when it comes to relationships. If you are single, this is again a really good week in terms of dating if you want to date, okay? This is you in the spotlight. All eyes are on you, okay? And you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're confident, and people see you almost like you're glowing, okay? So it's just that time. I don't know what Venus is doing in the sky, or where it is for you in your chart, but I'm getting Venus, Taurus, love, comfort, that sort of thing, okay? When it comes to love life here, energy and love life. Emotional life, so for those of you, whether you're single or coupled up, emotionally, this is feeling confident, this is feeling at peace, this is feeling content, like I have everything I could ever want, okay? So it's definitely a happy week if we do our part. So again, we have to get the ball rolling, we have to choose to be positive, we have to choose to accept opportunities, we have to choose to open up to what could be and really make the most of the potential, okay, that we have to work with. This is travel. This is meeting people from a different group, so either you're changing groups of friends or you're starting to hang out with different people, but this is meeting different people and you are very happy about this, you're very confident, you're in the spotlight, everyone wants to get to know you, okay? So I don't know if this is about you moving and so you have a new environment, new people to meet, or you're changing your job and so you have new people to meet and stuff like that, but you're in the spotlight. Everyone wants to be around you, everyone wants to be with you, everyone wants to spend time with you, everyone wants to get to know you better, okay? So it's about being discerning in terms of who you spend time with, and who you give your heart to, who you trust, and so on and so forth. But it's wonderful. Also, this is about Manifestation, the law of attraction. Okay, so you've been trying to manifest something, and I feel like this is the week where you're starting to see it come through, okay? Because this is like, yes, finally, my work has paid off. I've been patient. I've been, making different decisions. I've been trying to stay healthy, balanced in my way of thinking and who I choose in my life and stuff like that. And it's finally, manifested the right person for me. Because this is a major arcana card, so we do have a kind of major energy here, okay? So it could be the week where we meet the person we end up having children with, we meet the person we end up marrying, even getting back together comes up here, but it's different, it's better, okay? Not the kind of relationship, I feel like this is the second chance, okay, to that relationship. If this is the getting back together, it's not going to work if it's the third time around, the fourth time around, the fifth time around. Nothing's really changed if that's the case, and you're going to know, okay? But if it's someone that you were with before and for whatever reason it didn't work out, but it's not because of hidden issues, secrets and stuff like that, it's because of the timing wasn't right, or schedule is conflicting, you didn't have a lot of time for each other, or one of you wasn't really ready, and kind of that where you kind of miss each other, you're not really on the same page. Now you get to come back together and you are on the same page, okay? And it's beautiful, and you get to move forward with that, okay? That's what I'm picking up on here. So yeah, if you're single and you want to meet someone, this could be the week where you actually meet a really decent person that you end up spending time with and getting into a relationship with and marrying, having children, who knows. With that, I want to say, remember, if that is the case, excellent, but remember to take it easy, take it slow, and treat it for what it is. So if you're just getting to meet this person, don't think too far ahead, okay, I'm going to end up marrying this person, because that's when we rush things and we mess things up. So if you are meeting someone and you do feel that connection and you do feel that click and you do, see yourself wanting to spend more time with them and getting to know them better and even thinking about a future with that person, remind yourself, take a deep breath, come back down to earth, say, yes, this is really great. Yes, I could see a future, but I want to be present here and now, and make sure that we're getting to know each other. Taurus energy, nice and easy wins the race. Taking all the steps we need to take. Do not cut corners, do not take shortcuts, do not overlook things like, okay, that's not important, I can skip that. No, do it properly, because this is the beginning of a wonderful new cycle, and we want to make sure that we're doing it right, okay? So for challenge, we have the Ten of Wands. So for the challenge with the Ten of Wands, obviously busy week with the Two of Pentacles, family may need us, work may need us, busy week, okay? Everyone, and again, socially even, everyone wants to spend time with us, everyone wants to be around us, we're like a magnet, which is a wonderful thing, but we have to remember to take it slow, and we have to remember to give ourselves time to rest, okay? So this is just saying, be mindful what you say yes to, be mindful who you commit to, what you commit to. Again, going back into the Two of Pentacles in the world, in terms of, be mindful who you allow into your life, be mindful who you agree to spend time with. It's just in general, okay? With work, it can be a busy week, which is why you may feel like you want to escape and spend more time with friends and family. The Ten of Wands is just saying it can be a very busy time, and we can feel drained, exhausted, and burned out. But if we're careful, which is where the Two of Pentacles comes in, if we're careful and we have a plan, we think about it, we weigh up our options, and we say, you know what, I wish I could, but I just can't at this time. I've got so much other stuff going, so much, other stuff going on. I could help you next week. I could help you a couple of weeks from now. I could, you know what I mean? So weigh up your options. Look at what can be done here and now. Look at what can wait. Look at what is not necessarily urgent or not necessarily important at this time, okay? Because the potential is for success, for doors opening, for breakthroughs. So it's really important that we prioritize that, okay? That we use the energy to its fullest, okay? And that means, okay, what do I want to manifest? I want to manifest that job. Okay, well, if I want to manifest that job, I cannot be spending every minute that I have with my friends, my family, going out, socializing, partying, meeting people. I have to find the balance. I have to make my job a priority, and finding that job and applying and talking to people and chasing that. And then here and there, spend some time with a family member, spend some time with some friends, go out, clear my head. Absolutely, it's very important. It's not the week to put all our eggs in one basket and just focus on the one thing, because that puts us in a needy kind of energy, and it kind of slows things down in terms of manifestation, and even pushes things away from us. But when we're like, okay, this is what's gonna happen, this is what I want to do, but then I know that it's important that I keep things in balance, and I know that it's important to leave things to, give them room to breathe. So I will do my part, and then while that all comes together for me, I might focus here and there on other things. Okay, so it's important, it's very, very important to keep the balance and to prioritize and to make sure that we don't overextend, we don't overcommit, we don't just say yes for the sake of saying yes, just say yes so that people leave us alone, because then we have to do what we said we would. So really about being focused, keeping our eye on the prize, and making our decisions accordingly. What do I want to do this week? What do I want to push forward this week? Because it's a week to push things forward, but we can't do it all at the same time, so we have to choose one thing. So we choose the thing to push forward with, and then we choose things to balance that out a little bit, okay? So that's really the challenge. And this is also a time to break free. This is a time to focus on ourselves again. Focus on ourselves and what we want to break through with. And again, be mindful. Don't let other people put their problems on you. Don't let other people demand that you fix their issues. Don't let other people, put their stress on you. There's a time and a place for everything. We have other times to be a good listener. We have other times to step in and do things for other people. This is the week to put ourselves first, and then see what we can do for other people in the time that we have left. Okay, so just bear that in mind. So in terms of additional guidance to everything that's just been said, for the earth sign, so that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we have the 10 of fire, which is the 10 of wands. So you have the 10 of wands twice in your reading, so that's an extra caution message, okay? Ding, 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 bells going off, pay attention. And this is saying too much, okay? So too much work, too much whatever, it's just too much. Accept help from others, prioritize, ask for help. Maybe that's where you need your friends and family, okay, to step in. Life is out of balance, so that's where you need to restore the balance, okay, and keep in mind balance, balance, balance. I don't want to go too far with this. I don't want to burn the candle at both ends. If I want to push through with this and that's all I do, I'm going to burn myself out before I actually get to see the success of my work. Okay, so keeping things in balance. Taurus, 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 nice and easy wins the race. Sticking to the plan. Prioritizing. Always, always keeping in mind, what's my end goal? That, okay, what is asked of me at this time? Okay, well, what can I do while continuing to focus on my end goal? All right, and always making those choices. Stress-related health concerns. So if we're not careful, we will burn ourselves out. We will get exhausted. We will feel drained. And then we can't really help ourselves, and we can't really help other people either. Okay, we're no good to anyone. So it's really, really important to keep those things in mind, to remember to pace ourselves. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Remember to pace ourselves. Remember to do things properly. When we're doing one thing, just to focus on that thing, okay? And then go off and do other things. But while we are focusing on manifesting a job, okay, we put an hour or two aside, 5, whatever, to look for jobs, to apply for jobs, to talk to people, to network, okay, to let people know we're looking, to negotiate, to whatever. But that's the only thing we focus on during those 2 hours. After that, we let that to rest, we give it room to breathe and grow. And then we look at, okay, let's go out, let's have some coffee. I want to read a few pages. I want to watch whatever, okay? Don't try to do too much at the same time, and don't split your energy in too many different directions, because this is a week to hone it in and really invest it in your own pursuits, okay, with this energy, and always being mindful of the balance and always being mindful of what you say yes to during this time. And if you feel overwhelmed, just take a break, just relax. Ground yourself, spend some time with friends and family, clear your head, and ask for help, okay? So for air signs, we have the Page of Fire. So air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Fire, that is the Page of Wands. And it's all about being outgoing, creative, confident, maybe a little bit mischievous. So this is new jobs, okay? This is new job opportunity, but this is saying you have to go for it. You have to decide if you want it or not. It's not just going to land in your lap. This is also about communication, important messages, invitations, and it could be in terms of, hey, there's this job that I heard of, and then it's our job to go follow up and read more about it or talk to that person, get more information. This is just receiving the message, receiving the information, receiving the invitation, receiving a little bit of a nudge, just kind of like saying, hey, look in that direction. And then it's up to us to pick it up and follow through. Ask the questions, send the resume, email people, network, socialize, okay? A good week in terms of creativity, a good week in terms of your business, okay, if you own your own business. This is a good time to come up with new content. This is a good time to come up with sales, promotions, different ways of advertising, revamping, okay, your website, business cards, getting flyers done, okay, letting people know what you are doing, what you're up to, what you have to offer. Spread the news, okay, is what is coming up with this. It's also a good time in terms of learning, going back to school, to study something new, or again, for you to present something new, present something in a different light, to be original, okay? It doesn't really mean compare yourself to others and just do something different for the sake of it. It means, what are you good at? What do you think works? What do you think is good here? And then bring that to the world, present that to the world. You have important ideas during this time, write them down so you don't forget them, and then follow through, see how you can implement them, okay? But it's a really, really inspiring time for you, so it's very important to get that message out, and it's very important to follow through on the messages that we receive with this energy. But offers, invitations, opportunities coming up very strongly. For the water signs, we have the Six of Water, so this is the Six of Cups, speaking of reconciliations and reconnections and reunions, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children coming in, romanticizing the past. So a romance from the past, that's you know what we're getting with this for some. Again, be mindful what you say yes to and who you say yes to. If this is like a second chance thing, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. If something's telling you, you know what, nothing's changed. If you see some red flags, trust them. Trust your intuition. Okay, don't romanticize a previous relationship to say, oh, it was great. No, you have to be fair. You have to be realistic. Okay, even if, or especially when talking about our emotional and love life, when we're faced with the decision of going back to something or someone, we have to be objective. It's not a good time to be emotional because we do romanticize things, okay? And we do tend to remember the good things and forget about the bad things. And so it's a really good time to sit still and to think about things, to reminisce, to go over things in your head. What were the good things? What were the bad things? What may have changed? Has anything changed? Have I changed? Do I think the other person has changed? Okay, so I feel like those kinds of questions are coming up here because but I feel like this is for a smaller portion of you, that it's saying be careful, that person has not changed and it's time to release the past, not go back to it, okay? And you're gonna know who you are, okay? You're gonna feel it like, oh yeah, I kind of knew that already, but now that you're saying it, yeah, okay, I get it. But for the most part, with the Hierophant and the World card here, this is chances to get back together after a divorce, to put a family back together, and I'm just getting chills here. So to put a family back together, which is beautiful, and this time you can make it work. For others, this is a time to make it about the children and really, really prioritize that to the point where you overcome individual issues and you make it about the children, and you both want the same things. You both want them to be happy, and therefore you can put your ego aside and try to make it work as a couple and as a family for the sake of that family dynamic. And that's a beautiful thing because it can actually work. For others of you, this is people you used to work with are offering you now a job. People you went to school with are reaching out to you and saying, hey, I thought of you for this job. What's up with you? Are you looking? Are you interested? So people that you've known for a while, they're reaching out to you for job opportunities, partnering up. You will hear from people that you haven't seen in a long time, even childhood friends, okay? Saying, hey, I saw your blog. Hey, I read your book. Hey, I heard about what you did. Or, hey, I saw your name in the paper online. Or, hey, I heard someone talk about you. You did really good with that, whatever, business, job, event, okay, whatever. For others, this is, again, traveling, spending time with family. To meet family, spend time with family. And children, okay, starting a family, adding to the family is a big possibility here for some of you with the Six of Cups. This is also about new circles, new friends, new connections that are significant for you, okay, with this energy. So, for the fire signs. For the fire signs, we have the Five of Water. This is saying things not turning out exactly the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, and crying over spilled milk. So for the fire signs with the Five of Water or the Five of Cups here, this is about changes that need to be made. That's where the Two of Pentacles comes in for you. This is also about sacrifice. I feel that for some of you, you may feel like you have to sacrifice what you want to do because your hands are tied. You have to take care of someone else. You have to do what someone else is asking you to do, and there you're left feeling depleted and feeling disappointed of, I couldn't do that for myself. I couldn't make time for that for myself. That's where the Ten of Wands comes in. This is fire as well. Be careful what you commit to. Be careful who you say yes to. It is not selfish to say, I'm sorry, I just need some time for myself at this time. That is not selfish. That is healthy, and we should be doing that. We don't live to serve other people. We have to find the balance of taking care of ourselves and taking care of other people, okay? So it's a good reminder for you there. For others of you, this is, again, with the Five of Cups and the World card here, in terms of emotional life and love life and the Hierophant, okay, this is letting go of the past, starting fresh, only keeping what is good, only keeping what is important, and then releasing the rest. I feel like this is the growing up of a relationship for some of you. If I didn't say fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is the growing up of a relationship. So maybe we are growing up, okay, and we're saying, you know what, I don't think that's a big deal anymore. That doesn't put me off anymore. I wouldn't break up with someone over that anymore. I understand, it's fine, it's cool. We can work things out, we can move forward from it. That's not a problem anymore. So the growing up in a relationship, okay, where the coming back together comes from as well, okay, for some of you, especially if you have water signs around you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with this energy. So yeah, again, the energy of reconciliation, but it's about saying, you know what, I've learned a lot in the time that we haven't seen each other, and I've learned a lot about myself, and I feel that a lot of the issues that we had, we don't have those issues anymore. I don't have those issues anymore. I really want to try again because I feel like this time I can make it right. This time we can make it work. And it can be a healthy relationship. So beautiful energy there. For others of you, this is about the opportunity to move on from something that has been a disappointment, that has been sorrow, that has been sadness, that has been loss, okay? Maybe even depression. Someone's offering you a way out from that. So that can mean meeting someone new in terms of love, meeting someone new in terms of a friend, new circles, and for this, for some of you, I am getting AA, support groups of any kind, okay, support groups of any kind. You're introduced to these by a friend, or someone's going to invite you or talk to you about it or something like that, okay, because it's up to you whether you want to go or not. But I do feel like that is a groundbreaking is what I want to say, invitation or opportunity, okay, because you find someone who's been through the same thing that you have been, and you can help each other. You can keep each other going. You can inspire each other. And it's the way out from that dark time, okay? It's a time of healing. And for some, this is about going back to your faith, relying on your faith to pull you through, okay, or your spirituality, whichever applies, okay, to pull you through. But there is a friend there, there's a mentor there, there's a teacher there, there's a guide of some sort there, kind of holding your hand and kind of, you know, showing you the way. But it's still up to us to decide which way we want to go, okay? They're not going to tell us, they're not going to drag us, they're not going to push us. It's like, I'm here if you need me, we could go this way or this way. Whichever you decide, I'm there, I'm supporting you, I'm encouraging you, okay? So that's really, really, really good. Coming out of dark times financially is also coming up here for some of you, and that could be through a new job, or it could be through accepting someone's help. And for this, I feel like this is about someone's offered to get you an interview somewhere, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it that way, because that is like, you know, I don't want that to be seen as nepotism or. But the point is, they're helping you because they believe in you. It's not that they're trying to give you a free pass and they're trying to get you ahead of everyone else and cheat. They believe in you. It's like, I want to put you in touch with that person because I believe that you could get that job on your merit. I'm not putting in anything else other than a good word for you. So accepting help from others, again, is coming up here as well, okay? And that could be a friend, family member, okay, anything like that. So just keep it in mind, keep that in mind. But again, we do have the energy of new relationships, new jobs, restoring families, restoring relationships, marriages, coming in as well here, okay? But again, it's a conscious choice. We have grown up, we have learned, and we can do it differently now, okay? So that's really, really good, because it's about breaking cycles, breaking self-destructive patterns, breaking self-sabotage patterns, okay, with this energy. And ask for help, or allow other people to help you. Support groups are coming up very strongly here, so just maybe look into that, okay? Even if it's just like friends getting together, it doesn't have to be the proper support group kind of energy, but it's just going out with friends and talking about what bothers you, okay, and letting them help you and support you through that, okay? It's really, really important that you do that, because it does allow you to let go of a dark time and dark, heavy energy and just start fresh, okay, in a much better direction. So that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, so that is our reading for the week. It's a pretty long video. I thought I was gonna do like maybe 10-15 minutes, honestly, but I'm glad, okay, because I feel like I got a lot of messages across, and fingers crossed. Let me know if they help, because I feel like okay, I did a good job here. So let me know if the messages help, okay? Let me know what you're dealing with, and where these cards come in for you and how they apply for you if they do, okay? And let me know what you think of the reading, okay? I think this is something that I could keep up once a week at least, okay? And then kind of sprinkle in daily messages every day or every other day. And it will also allow me to continue to work on my blog and my website. What I want to do ultimately is make sure that my channel, my blog, is a source of inspiration towards self-empowerment. By that I mean, I don't want people to come to my channel just for a forecast, or just for a weekly video, or just for a monthly, or just for here and now, okay, and just like, okay, what's going to happen? Tell me what's going to happen next week. I want people to come to my channel to learn different things that might be helpful for them, and also to find inspiration, to find, you know, that spark to say, you know what, I do want to do that for myself. I want to learn about that. I want to look more, you know, deeper into that, because I think I'm supposed to get more information on that. So, you know, coming to my channel to get inspiration on how to make things happen for yourself, as opposed to coming to the channel to ask, okay, what's going to happen to me next week, okay? So that's the difference there. So hopefully this is a good step in that direction, okay? Let me know. And a lot of you are asking about private readings. I'm not going to do them just yet, but I'm just going to give myself maybe a month's time of just a break, and maybe look at them in July, okay? Because I know that a lot of you are waiting, and a lot of you would like to work with me because you've emailed me and asked, okay? So just throwing that out there just so you know what I'm thinking, okay? I will make tweaks to the private readings as well, trying to focus more on personal development, spiritual development, kind of coaching, life coaching kind of energy there as well, problem solving, success coaching. That's really what I want to look into and do for you, okay? Right, so I'm going to leave it at that. God, I hope you watched the whole video. It's 40 minutes. Maybe take it like in bits and pieces, I don't know. I will try to make it shorter next week, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, I don't know. Let me know, okay? Let me know what would work, what you prefer, because obviously I don't want to make an hour-long video and people not watch it and not get the messages, okay? So let me know. But I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, if you're still with me here. Thank you for all your wonderful support. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for staying with me through the changes, okay, for commenting. I love your comments. And just a reminder, check out my blog for interesting articles, or I hope that you find them interesting and helpful. I'm on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook. Just look, in the description box below. And we also have the advice column, like free advice, okay? Ask Monica on my website, and I'll put a link to it below as well, in case you want to use it. And thank you to those of you who have, and they've shared their experience and trusted me to give advice. So, let's have an awesome week. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. Let me know. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Take care.